And welcome back to my channel. So what I want you guys to do right now before I jump into the topic, I want you guys to comment down below on how you guys are feeling doing in this virtual online learning at school, online school, right? So I need you guys to just comment down below on how you're feeling, how you're doing, if you're focusing, if it's doing you any good. You know what I mean? Right. So today, as you know, guys read by the title already, today I will be talking about self-care. Yes, I said it, self-care. So I will be talking about what is self-care, why is it important, about 3 tips on what self-care is, 6 types of self-care, and my routine on self-care. Guys, this might be a little long talk, but don't mind me, I just like to get into topics that really touch me, right? These things are from the internet, but bear with me because some things will come straight in my head. But you see, like the 6 types of self-care, I'll be like talking on it and talking different aspects of it, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So guys, everybody is wondering what is self-care, like what it is, because some of you don't know what is self-care. So what the internet states is that self-care is a general term that describes everything you do deliberately for your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. As simple as it sounds, many of us pay a little attention to self-care, and this is true. A lot of people really pay a little attention with self-care. Self-care is one of the more important thing of all the different self-love, self-thing, whatever. Self-care is one of the main thing you need to take attention to, because you have to pay attention with your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health, right? You need to pay attention on it. And why is self-care important? As the internet states, self-care encourages you to maintain a healthy relationship with yourself so that you can transmit the good feeling to others. Because you cannot give to others what you don't have. And why it's so important? Because you really need to build a healthy and good relationship with yourself before you transmit any good feelings to others, like they said, right? You have to be able to have that healthy relationship with yourself first before you go to anybody else and express your feelings to them, and in a bad way or whatever. You need to be able to get a very healthy and good relationship with yourself, and that's why it's important. So that is what self-care and why it's important from the internet, and I just spoke on a few things, on a point. So let's get into the 6 types of self-care. Number 1, emotional self-care. Emotional self-care help you to connect, process, and reflect on your range full of emotion. Example is like seeing a professional person, or writing a journal, or playing music, right? Let me talk on this one. This is one of the self-care that I have been going through. Emotional self-care. I don't like to talk out my feelings. I love to write it down. I have a journal, my journal. I have my journal, and I write down how I feel in my journal, because I have to be able, instead of me expressing my feelings to someone else, I love to write down my feeling and how I feel today, or what I did today, or anything like that. Because when I'm writing, it makes me feel connected, and it makes me feel to reflect on my emotions each and every day when I write how I feel. So if I say I'm feeling not good today, and I'm feeling sad, and I'm feeling depressed, or whatever, I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to express why am I feeling this way. And I have to be able to write it down, because this is how I feel. And I know it will be hard for you to go and open up to someone else and tell them how you really feel. Get a journal, start writing. Writing is one thing that I love so much, and writing helps me a lot and to understand my feelings and understand myself, you know. So number 2, practical self-care. Tasks you complete that fulfill core aspects of your life in order to prevent future stressful situations. Example, creating a budget, organizing a closet, taking a professional development class, you know, those different things. What I can talk about a practical self-care, you have task that you have to complete, and to be able to complete that you have to do it. You have to tell yourself that you are going to complete this task today. Like they said, organizing a closet, you have to be able to, if you say you're going to organize your closet today, that is your task today. For the end of the day, you have to organize your closet and make sure it's in order, right, guys? Because that's your tasks always have to be completed. Okay. Number 3, physical self-care. Physical self-care is activities that you do to improve the well-being of your physical health. Guys, your physical health is more important, like sleeping 8 hours a day or staying hydrated, you know, taking a lunch break for a walk, you know. And touching on sleeping, your physical health is one important thing in your life, right? Because for me, it have persons who will work all day and not get rest. They will get rest like 2 hours rest, but your body needs more than 2 hours rest. And to be able to have that rest, you have to be able to stop and take a break. Take a break. There's a lot of time, right? And I know it have persons who has to get things done for a certain time or a certain day. But you as a person have to see that your body needs that rest, because your body needs that rest. So you have to be able to take some breaks. Take a break. Taking a break is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And taking a break is a good thing, right? And trying to get enough sleep and trying to get enough energy in your body, you need to sleep more than 2 hours a day or 4, right? Staying hydrated. You need to stay hydrated, guys. These days the sun hot, summer they might have rain, but say what, I just have hot sun and it's had to drink real water. Staying hydrated, you need to stay hydrated for your physical health. Don't, you know, it is feel dehydrated, you need to be hydrated. Drink lots of water. I'm telling you guys, drink lots of water. Stop the soft drinks, stop the juice, you know, juice, all those things will be there, but drink water. Water is one thing that you'll feel good about, right? Number 4, mental health. Mental self-care. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Mental self-care. Any activity that stimulates your mind or your intellect, like reading a book, solving a puzzle, playing chess, or going to a museum, right? I'm going to be honest, I don't really read books. I just read books on and off. I don't really like to read books, but nowadays I just read it because it's like it has some good books that is the and you know, like that, right? When I read a book, it actually stimulates my mind. It calms my mind, and while reading the book, I like forget everything that's going on around me, and it just relaxes me and calm me of everything that happened today. Reading a book, just, you know, like, yeah. Social self-care. Activities that nurtures and deepens your relationship with people in your life, like bunch of friends, going on a date, making time to call your mom regularly, etc, 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 right? Social self-care is one thing that I'm doing also. I'm trying to deepen the relationships with the people in my life, and there are people that I lost, and it's hard for me, but the person that I lost is You know, she's there. I know she's watching for me and whatever the case may be. But yeah, let me tell you guys something. I had friends. I had a lot of friends, and primary school friends. I keep track I still keep track of my keep contact with my primary school friends and look where we are, and we have each other number. We just talk to each other, you know. And I met new friends with church and everything. And although with all those friends compared together, I lost a lot during this time. You see, this COVID time, you really need to try to deepen your relationship with the people who really there for you and who supporting you in this life, because there are persons who are not here to support you in no kind of way. They say they're your friend and they're going behind your back. Me, that is immature. Me growing up, I'm 17 years of age. Growing up now, I realize how mature I'm getting, and I have to get mature. And I realize that I'm just saying this, I do not care for the people I lost in my life anymore, especially friends. I do not care who I lose anymore, because I got me forever. And the persons who are willing to be my friends will be there for me, right? As a person, if we don't talk, I still going to check up on you. Like, not like if we see how this COVID and we like hardly talking to I hardly talk to my half of my friends, and I'll be like, hey, are you okay? Are you going good? You know, checking up and saying, you know, that kind of friendship. And I had lost a lot of friends, and I don't really care if I lost them, because at the end of the day, I realized that they are not there for me, and they are not supporting me in a way, because I have some friends there who is like, oh, they message me, Azariah, you are doing so good in this YouTube. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I just have to say, deepen your relationship with the people in your life, especially your family. Try to deepen. I know you will have bad things with them, but try to work it out. Try to work it out, because at the end of the day, they're still your family, right? And yeah, try to deepen your relationship with your friends, that the friends that are willing to stay there and have your back and will not go behind your back. Because it has some people who will say that and they're still going to do it. They're still going to talk behind your back, and they're still going to say what. And I just don't want to be that friend. I don't want to be that person anymore. You need to grow up and be more mature. Grow up. It's time to grow up. Start to be mature. Because there's some people who just be throwing shade on status like, hey, you throw your shade, that is very immature of you to do that, because the person who you're throwing shade for not taking you on, like, stop it, right? So try to deepen your relationship with the people in your life, and it will be very good, right? The last type is spiritual self-care. This is the one that I have been going through also. This nurtures your spirit and allows you to think bigger than yourself. Spiritual self-care does not have to be religious, although for some of it is, right? So like meditation, yoga, going to a place of worship, be in nature, dedicate time for self-reflection. Dedicated time for self-reflection, because you need to, right? And meditation is one thing I do when I wake up in the morning. There are some people who will go on social media one time and like just be there, and meditation helps me think, and it allows me to think bigger than myself. And when I meditate, everything that happening and whatever, it's just gone behind me, and I am just meditating and focusing on me and thinking bigger than me, and just talking to God and letting the spirit move through me, all those kind of things. So spiritual self-care is one thing that I'm going through, and social self-care and emotional self-care. And I want you guys to try to do these 6 types of self-care and try to do it. And especially writing, like I said, writing down your feelings in a journal. It doesn't have, because it will be hard for you to talk to somebody. And that's hard, and I don't think anybody want to talk to anybody. So if you don't want to talk, just write down your feelings. Write it down, and you will see how bigger part that when you read and you understand why you're feeling this way, it will feel so amazing. So guys, that is 6 types of self-care, um success of self-care, that it is emotional, physical, social, mental, spiritual, and I believe that I'm forgetting one, which is practical. Right, so let's get into the 3 tips on how three tips on self-care. So tip number 1 is identify the things that matter to you. So this may seem easy, but it's challenging to practice. You need to ask yourself the tough questions, right? So like to identify the things that matter to you the most. Like, what do you want to remember when you're gone? Or how do you want to make a difference in the world? You know, because your answers to these questions should determine on how you approach your living, how you approach to living, right? You need to spend time with those who you feel who would love to be part of your life, and part of be who you want to remembered, right? So you need to identify what really matters to you the most in this life, in this living that we are in right now. You need to figure out who matter, what matter, which matter, you know, those kind of things, and just identify the different things that really matter to you. Because to be able to identify it, you as a person want, you and a person needs that, like I said, ask yourself tough questions, right? Because you need to be that person. You don't want to be this person that people want to remember you as a bad person. I don't think you want to be remembered like that. So you need to identify the things that matter really to you in your living, right? That's step number 1. Step number 2, change your mindset and gratitude. Too often we focus, like I said, too often we focus on the negatives. A lot of people focus on the negatives, and I talk about this negativity people have inside. We focus on the negatives while showing a little appreciation for the beauty that's all around us. It happens when you have bad breakups, because all you can't remember is how badly the person treated you. What you need to do is cherish the good memories and hold them there, even if they are unpleasant ones attempt to consume you. You need to cherish good memories. Cherish a lot of good memories with the person, with people in your life. Just cherish the good memories. Don't cherish the bad ones, because the bad memories are just going to bring it back, and it's not going to be worth it. So cherish the good memories. And like they said, if you have a bad breakup, if you had a bad breakup and this person hurt you really badly, you need to change your mindset. You need to be able to change your gratitude and stop thinking the negativity, and show a little appreciation for who you are, and show your appreciation for your beauty, right? Because guys, let me tell you all, a lot of people don't show appreciation for themselves, and it's like, why are they not going to show appreciation for all this life? You all did so much things in this life without anyone telling you what to do. And I know that you're in a young age right now, but you don't have to, people don't have to tell you what you have to do. You have to be able to tell yourself that you are going to do this. Show a little appreciation for yourself in all the things to do, and try to not focus on the negatives, because the negatives are not focus on the negatives is not worth it. Try to focus on the positive, and try to make everything work, right? The last tip, the third tip, learn to say no. A lot of times people say yes to every request in order to try to not hurt the other person feelings. And I know it's hard to say no, but try to learn to say no. No is not a bad word. No is a good word, right? Because if someone is forcing you to do something, and you are afraid that you hurt them, that's them. Them could get hurt, but you don't want to do what them want you to do. No, say no. No is not a bad word. Say no to anything that you are not feeling comfortable with. You have to be able to be this person that will open their mouth and say, no, I don't want to do this. No, 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 no. No is not a bad word. Learn to say no with any requests that people is forcing you or you don't feel comfortable with. You say no. It's okay to say no, right? And you have to find your own peace or your health. Sorry guys, I just these teachers sending me these requests and it's just there. But yeah, saying yes to anything, it's bad for your physical and emotional health. It's really bad. Like telling you, it's really bad. And reason why I say this because I have my own experience on it, so that's why too. So yeah, try to learn to say no. So that is actually my 3 tips on self-care, because these it have more, but these 3 tips actually stand out to me, and it made me feel that I needed to talk to you about it because it felt so good. And the internet does have some amazing things, and I know you guys don't like to read, but to see when the internet come, they see like everybody on social media and everybody is read them thing, and but go up on the internet and read about thing. But self-care is one of the important things that you really need to take and actually focus on in this life, because you need to get this healthy and good relationship with yourself before getting in a good relationship with anybody else. Try to build that relationship with yourself, and self-care is just one thing, and I want you guys to just be yourself. Just get a very good and healthy relationship with yourself, and everything will be okay. Self-care is one thing that I have seriously been doing, and although I have no reading of it or understanding, I still do now. So try to do these tips, right? And try to like the 6 times I said, try writing in your journal and try writing out your feelings and stuff, because it helps you figure out how you're feeling and why you're feeling this way. All right, so guys, yeah, that's so let's get into my self-care routine. I'm sorry, let me tell you my self-care routine. Waking up early, starting my day by praying to God, talking to God, and thanking God for life and thanking God for everything, and doing my morning devotions. Some people just wake up and just go on social media one time. I'm not that person. I kind of go on social media to like get my devotions and say my devotions and talk to God and so on. Second thing is that I organize myself, and I take a bath, and I pick out an outfit for the day, because remember I have school, so I have to pick out an outfit to just look presentable, right? After all that, I try to take a nap, but first, before I just normally take a nap, I just try to meditate. Meditation just calm my body, calm my mind before everything, and so on and so on, right? After all that, in the coming down to the night, I use products. I use a face mask. This is it. A black charcoal peel off face mask. I use this for my face and leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, so that all the things come. But as you guys not see, I don't have no buttons on my face right now, because my face is normally clean. But yeah, and I use a face wash and I use a cream, but I don't have it on me right now. It's for my mom. But yeah, anyways, what else do I do? I dance, I play music, and I dance, I sing, I do all those different things, and that my routine is just a kind of mad routine, and I just love my mad routine. But right? So yeah, guys, that is my routine. That is 3 tips, self-care tips that I gave you from the internet. 6 types of self-care, and yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's pretty long because I talk a lot, right guys? It's not my fault, but yeah, I hope you guys get a lot out of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys do these self-care tips and learn more about self-care and just connect with yourself and just build a healthy and good relationship with yourself, and don't take on anybody, because in this life it's all about you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys share this video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, like I said, comment down below on how virtual school is going. Virtual school, right? So yeah, guys, I wish you all the best, and for the sexy students, I wish you all the best on Tuesday, please the Lord, with your results. So I wish you good luck, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, an awesome week ahead. Have an awesome day. I love you guys so much. Remember, keep thinking positive and stay beautiful. Bye, guys.